We're gonna be very honest here. I am mainly gonna be having some dinner. Yeah, we're gonna set up these two against each other again, and then maybe start even a new road trip. So I can get that one thing on the checklist. That's a good visual. I liked having them on Checker Nights, because Checker Nights add so much variety to it. Like, it starts off with this sort of checkered area and it's all got the theme of the checkering that holds it together as well. Like, it starts off in this, like, area inspired by the earliest, like, beta courses, and then it just sort of has the part in space, and has the part, like, on the water and all that. What am I doing? Do a new course. Let's go with Cavernous Corner. There's a lot of variety in this one. Getting pretty good with the Winged Star. But to the winner goes spoiled. You know what? We'll keep it at 40. We'll see how long it takes. Alright. So far, we've fallen pretty far behind with fun. That's the issue, is that, as we saw before, just if we're looking at just your matter of rider rather than worrying about who's on which star, okay, so when Wanda catches up with the Bravo, then it's, you know, just perfect position for a couple of spear stabs, gain a little bit of speed, and get ahead again. But nothing happens the other way around, you know? If a Bravo pulls ahead just barely, well, not much Quanta can do about that. And then maybe the lead can once again grow. Oh, already using the special. I'm sure they'll both figure out how to actually pilot the course later. They're being a little awkward right now. Oh, there you go. Alright. For all I'm talking, they're staying neck and neck. Oh, that was an awkward way of handling that turn. I think it's also just the Warp Star is more ground capable than Winged Star. Like, Quan would have to repeatedly take off and just hang out for a long time in the air to really have any sort of advantage here. And besides that, I don't even think it's necessarily like a speed advantage. I think it's just like it handles better than most stars do in the air. But hey, like I keep saying, as I'm talking, you know, I'm gonna take the lead for a little bit and then fall behind again. Now, how in the heck did he get entirely turned around like that? This is why I don't like it when they just take off from a ramp and just don't figure it out. Like, can't you see the general shape of the course? You're a program. Oh, alright. Let's see what happens with his drill ability. Now, as far as I know, having the drill ability does not let you go through walls, so I'm not sure why we keep running into them. Oh. Yeah, we're in the cavern part now. Oh, bad place to activate this, I would say. You need the handling to get through there. Then again, I don't know exactly what effect that special has on handling. Some of them improve it, but some of them just clearly don't. Some of them are, you know, damage-based. Some of them are just more top speed. I know Susie's, for example, increases, you know, handling and air mobility. Something else, I'm pretty sure. Your general acceleration, I'm pretty sure, is the main one. I don't think you're top speed. Well, probably, but only a little bit, as compared to some of the other ones. For example, Jet Hammer, big increase to speed. I love that they have the little tracks appearing in front of them as they go along the minecart waddle dees. Like, they're not just, like, on normal wheels on the regular track. They're on little minecarts that just manifest track wherever they go. You know, it's just one of those little things that they could have not done, but it's very cute that they did do it. And we also have, like, a different enemy for Drill, as opposed to the very, obviously, animal-centric, Forgotten Land enemy there. And obviously the animal ability, not related to the beast pack, from the Squeak Squad, also obviously just had like big clawed moles. Or like there was a mini boss was just kind of a generic like painted, feeled type of critter. And then like I'm pretty sure the regular guys were like a little bit more wolfy, but they were like moles.
Sword.
Oh, we're back in Ramble. Only a dozen or so yards apart. Oh, there's a secret little passage up there I've never been to. We might have to go find that next time. Oh, nice. Oh, but there goes a brothel with the spear copter. Yeah, there you go. Follow the trail of stars. It's interesting that you don't get, I mean, for obvious reasons, it's interesting that you don't get the boost on a rail. Presumably the boost is handled just by being on the rail anyway, but you do go pretty quickly on rails, which is nice. They don't just have you puttering along if you're already being forced to go just one way. Huh? Nice. Gotta tag more enemies, you gotta follow these curves. Gotta stop swinging all the way into walls. Oh? But you're still flying, and you're running into walls. He really likes drill. Can you hear me all the way back here? Working on my dinner. Oh, catching up again. There you go. Oh man, it's real tough to get anywhere if you can't catch up to your enemies, you know, trail of stars there. Thank you. I suppose the game is meant to be played, you know, 4, maybe even more players all kind of jockeying for a start. Like, one-on-one, you might just lose your opponent. Which again, I mean, if you're playing with only 2 people, you might want it to be a little bit less catch up. You might want it to just be like, hey, whoever can maintain a good lead, rather than everybody having big speed boosts for being behind. Oh, but as I say that, we start getting back on that, star. Ooh, too bad you were facing into a wall once again. Gotta either beam your opponent, or you gotta follow that trail. I mean, I think then a lot of these close enough. Oh, there it is. That's a beautiful little area. If you didn't hold that charge for so long, maybe you would have caught up with it. Oh, might still catch up. Nope. But now you're back on the stars. Oh, but Drill put you under the course, that you can't follow that trail. Good to know.
Sword.
Oh, you're getting closer. Again, it's still 58 yards, and you just hit your brakes in a place where you really didn't need to, but I think you can catch up. Oh, now they're both just going for this shortcut. Very cool. Oh, we did land a hit with that star projectile. Now it's just a matter of not getting hit by all these boulders. You gotta get right up to your opponent, and you gotta stick to him like glue. Which again, helpful with the star shards here. I forget exactly what they're called. But yeah, you get a good quick spin in as you approach your opponent, and you should be able to land several hits on him. Which, you know, busts more, you know, blue stars out of anything if you hit them. That'll make you speed up again, so come on, Fonda. I mean, hey, we're in the lead for now. Oh, spiking yourself into the ground was not good, even if you really wanted that needle ability. So that's just a huge deceleration, but you really don't need all that. Yeah, I think a Waddlecopter also speeds up Bravo. So that's also something to consider. That their specials work a little differently. Like, obviously, Quanda's relies on having things around to hit with it to get the most out of it, whereas I'm pretty sure Waddlecopter provides a little bit less, you know, damage, a little bit less, yeah, a little bit less, like, horizontal reach with its movement, or, like, its swings or what have you, but obviously it's just a flat increase to movement. Yeah, don't collide with the golems. I like the idea of having, like, things in these courses that are kind of a something that more ground-based strategies might want to avoid as best as they can, whereas there are things that stars that do better in the air can utilize in the middle of it, otherwise, like, very ground-heavy segment to increase their movement. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, because it's steady acceleration, you get more and more reward up to a certain point for staying in the trail rather than necessarily, you know, dipping in and out. It's not like a flat boost suddenly once you touch the stars. You have to stop running into those. You didn't on the first few laps. Thing when, like, they swing wildly one wall to another. Just these turns that they really don't like doing. Both of them, as we saw yesterday. could have been a more elegant entry, but that shortcut got you ahead for a little bit. I emphasize a little bit because you just got hit with a sword. You're not trying to really stay on the trail of the other guy. Alright, you can fly. You can even go above most of these. Got some broom hatters? Come on. Oh no. Oh, but you dodged it. Okay. There you go. A little boost charge to get under that low ceiling. All you have to do is not slam into every single wall. Wanda, I think it goes whoever has the wing star. Wanda is very consistent with mine. Tough to see. And there's the occasional, you know, catch up, the occasional take the lead for a moment. Oh, there you go. Quick spin into them. Oh no. Come on, there you go. But yeah, usually just Bravo comes and snatches that lead right back. I keep delaying on really doing my anything to the draft, but I'm doing a little bit of a short form piece about the namesake character for a Bravo. Just an interesting little tweak to the backstory now that they're getting involved in a different campaign as opposed to being a player. Under it. There you go, Kwanda. Oh my gosh. Catching up. Oh, if that star bullet had hit, maybe, but yeah. Got the lead for a little bit. Oh. Hit by that special. Insult to injury. Gotta stop swinging all around in the air. The course is only one way. You are 36 yards back. I don't think it's a good time to use it. Then again, it's use it or lose it. And you are, I was gonna say, pretty close to losing. You cannot sit there and hold charge that long. You came to a complete stop. Why are you turning around? You cannot cheat the corner that hard. It's all fine and dandy to take the inside of a curve, but that is too much. We're leaning hard into the solid wall. Oh, yeah, can't jump over that train. The walls. And again, like, you're a computer. You should know where all the track boundaries are, but here we are, running into walls.
Fighter!
I do love the augmented quick spin. Like, that's something that didn't need to be the case, but, you know, it was made so. If anything, I wish it were, retroactively put onto the other, you know, combat-based abilities. You know, hammer and sword. But I get why they might not have wanted to do all that. And then also, like, Fighter has a projectile, like, an embarrassment of riches. Good heavens. Somehow, you're catching up. So you keep running into walls. Oh. Oh, look at that. You stop braking so hard on gentle turns and all that. When you are not Rocket Star, you do not desperately crave a full charge. This is why you need to stop braking. Look, we're ahead for a little bit. Come on. Good landing, surprisingly enough, and you got around all the boulders. There might be a chance here. Stay on that trail. Trail. I don't know why you were turning the other way to start. Oh, there you go. You did get a good spin. Oh, yeah, you have to hit them again before they slash you. Oh my gosh. If this were a game with retirement, you would have retired. Taking so many hits. Up, and there goes Waddle. Quanda. You're holding those charges for too long, I feel like. But then again, you gotta make sure you're facing the right direction. Not slamming into every wall. There you go. Ooh, nice.
Fire!
Oh, are you gonna land a hit? Yeah! There you go. Oh, and then you're getting hit right back. Quick spin, quick spin. Nice landing, but you're facing the wrong way. you go. We've already been in this race for half an hour. That was the weirdest place for you to go. You were turned all the way towards the opposite wall, sort of scraping your booty against the one wall of the course. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, stay on that. Stay on that. Yeah! Oh, man. Go, go, go. So I listened to a sort of TED video. I mean, I don't watch a lot of stuff, unfortunately, just because I gotta be busy during the day. But I was listening to, a bunch of musicians talk about, like, coming up with lyrics, and they were talking about this sort of concept of you've got to make it feel authentic. It can't really feel like it's been, manufactured. It can't really feel like it's been crafted, but the best lyrics feel like they just have always been there and you were just sort of reciting them. And like that sort of sentiment, that sort of like sculpture is the art of the best sculpture is the art of freeing what was already in the stone. To me, it feels like that is how Toby Fox views his entire oeuvre. It feels like how he views all of fiction, like the way that he's gotten into that theme very hard with Chapter 2, and like hard to tell because it was all through, text-to-speech. because of how, you know, personal and private that man is, but it feels very, like, heartfelt, what he, you know, mentioned during the 10th anniversary stream with the whole, like, oh, you know, this stuff was never not there. It's not that this stuff isn't there in, you know, the game. If you saw it and you felt it, it's just, you know, you gotta be the one to describe it. You know, he feels that whatever he's doing with this world that's just on the other side, it's not, you know, his to own. If you see it, then you gotta tell us what you're seeing. And, you know, it's just a sentiment that I kind of like, is that this idea of just, what if it's just, you know, out there, and you are just reporting on what it is? I mean, as we know, as is often repeated, you know, he claims that, you know, he first started working on Deltarune back in, you know, days when I was in school as well, back in, you know, 2012 or whatever, 2013. I know, you know, obviously Undertale came out in 2015, but that was a project he started afterwards. Yeah, the Deltarune started when he had a dream. He had a vision in his sleep of the ending of a really cool game. And he sought, I guess, to get some people together and put that dream into code. Ones and zeros, funny drawings, the works. So I'm as a lot of people, anyone who really knows about this game, so I'm excited to see where he's going with it, what the big plan is. Some people are like, oh no, it's got to be like everything tied up with a neat bow, and like, I don't know. I've recently seen 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. I've been listening to some audio dramas, and it's like, I don't know, man. Not everything has to be, you know, tied up with a neat bow. And like, as much as we can talk about, oh, this is a companion piece to Undertale, like, I don't know, man. Toby Fox knows how to just do, like, edge for the sake of edge. Like, obviously, he's the man behind the Halloween hack. He's the man who dealt with, sort of, how to phrase this, the societal repression that men face over potential feelings of, even same-sex, friendship, let alone, latent same-sex attraction that they are trying to repress in certain ways. I mean, one of his ways of trying to chop that down was a very unsubtle speech at the end of the Halloween hack. Like, he's not being super cryptic. Like, we have a lot of vibes of where the things are gonna go, but it'll be interesting to see just how it actually, the rest of this story manifests. That's the thing, like, being like, oh man, but like, what if the cast of Earthbound just died instead? Like, he knows how to do edge for the sake of edge. We're not gonna pretend that he has to, like, I feel like, the ending of, the pacifist ending of Undertale being so, everything works out is very profound, is something that I think we do need to see every now and again in our media, where it's just, hey, if you're nice and everybody is understanding, then things can be a-okay. We don't have to be bound by our past anymore. But I don't think that's all he can write. I think he can definitely write just some real tragedy, some bittersweetness. I feel like he might be doing that with Deltarune. But he could be, you know, he could feel the pressure to do another, like, Undertale pacifist ending, but I feel like it's gonna be more along the lines of one of the neutral endings. Anyway, I just got on this topic because I was thinking about, like, that quote about, you know, like, oh man, you know, the lyrics, you know, they don't have to be pretentious, they don't have to feel like they were, you know, crafted by, you know, 3 people in a room going back and forth with ideas. They can be very good if they're just sort of authentic. And, like, that's something I feel from this particular game, although, who knows. I say this particular game talking about the game I was just talking about, you know, Deltarune and Undertale, but also with this particular game right here, although obviously it's not as much of a story dialogue thing. Like, it really feels like Masahiro Sakurai truly did love one of the last projects he worked on with HAL Labs. Like, it's not as if he left under any sort of, you know, dire circumstances or what have you, or he had any sort of terrible, terrible experience. It just wasn't, you know, things were getting too big, there were too many, like, callbacks and sequels and stuff, and he wanted to make new things every time. He does not like the idea of doing the same game but bigger and better. Like, if the game was good, the game was good. Make a new one. Don't make the same game again, but tweaked. And yeah, he was able to, you know, with years of hindsight, recreate one of the last things he did. He was able to just pack it full of more stuff with the modern era of gaming, with having just more space for more things than the GameCube did. Like, you can kind of tell, like, he loved the franchise, he loves seeing what other people have done with it in his absence. And, of course, he still enjoys those characters that he created, such as, you know, Kirby, Marks, Galactic Nova. At the same time, I guess he just doesn't do super well with the corporate life. Do any of us? At the end of the day, we all just love that little guy, Kirby. Speaking of Kirby, though, Wanda is not doing well. I think it might be the fact that he's on the Wing Star, which is probably a little bit trickier for the Amiibo to think about, like, oh, maybe we need to find more places to take off. And of course, as we've also seen, they have trouble with flying into walls. Oh, we're catching up again. We're 3/4 of the way through the race. You know, Kwanda's gotta figure out something. Oh, already, we're almost there. Come on, just a little bit more. You can catch up. Oh, grab that sword. Oh, you have to hit your opposition with it. You need to stop braking. There you go. Look at that. Using the Wing Star's flight to catch up.
Sword.
Ooh. The timing on that, and also the whole charge for no reason. I'm trying to remember, do abilities last for a set amount of time? I don't think so. I think it's like different per ability, per circumstance. But I don't think it's like randomized. No, it's probably just a standard amount of time for all of them. Maybe it's like different between like transformations versus, you know, other abilities. You know, should get an enhanced quick spin. Freeze. Now that I think about it. I mean, like, you can say a lot about many of the abilities. Like, for example, Sword and especially Hammer have, like, canonical spin attacks that they do in the baseline games. But, I mean, yeah, actually, Sword literally just nowadays has reference to Zelda with its, like, charged up spin, as opposed to, like, the vertical one that I was thinking about. And then, obviously, Hammer has, you know, Hammer Swing. You know, you dash, hit the attack, you spin around. Like, those easily could have been enhanced quick spins as well. They aren't. But Fighter gets one, because, again, that's the one where you're, you know, unarmed, doing your little key move. Maybe Needle, I don't know. I feel like Needle is more so like, yeah, the whole point of it is that you extend the needles by parking yourself. Like, I don't think it would really make as much sense with a quick spin as, well, enhanced quick spin as Freeze, which is all about, you know, casting that swirling aura. Oh, there you go. Stay on that trail, or at least catch up. we are. Ooh, maybe wheel would have been a good idea. More ground speed, you know? Oh? You got ahead! At least inhale the steel ball or something. All right. All right. All you have to do is stay ahead. There you are. Take off at the end. Alright, you're starting to get it, Wanda. You're starting to not run directly into walls quite as much. Oh. Yeah, as long as we stop running into that support beam. Oh, very nice to use the special to get by the golems a little more easily. Oh, these crashes are not good, but you know what? You're staying pretty well ahead, Wanda. Oh no, you have to stop nose diving. There we are. Oh, come on. I believe in you. Hit the ramp? Is it special? Oh, okay. But you're ahead, though. Oh, nice! Oh, and drill lets you just take off when you leave the ground. Oh. Oh my gosh, we're staying ahead. Imagine that, Wanda. You're ahead. Oh. You're behind, but not for too long. As long as you don't stop braking the moment you get a speed boost. Oh. Arrow miss. There you go. If you just stay in the air, you're better there than Abrafa. Oh my gosh, look at you go! Oh, stop nosediving! Hit the ramp. Oh my gosh. We're getting to the end here. That charge was not good. You're just in the middle of the road. You're not drifting around a corner, you're just sitting there in the middle of the road braking. That needed a good boost charge. There you go, come on. Oh!
Final lap.
Come on, final lap. Oh, there we are. Oh. Come on. Quick spin, quick spin. Do it. Oh, no. Have you not learned how attacking works? There you go. Oh, missed. Missed your opponent. You had potential, Wanda, and you chose not to win. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Okay, what's our news? Oh my god, updates. Game share is now supported. Wow! Nice! Grand Prix is now available for air ride matches and paddocks. Sub-in series rule set is available for the paddocks. 2 players can now join paddock and quick matches on the same system. And the behavior of some machines and riders then adjust.
Road trip.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's remember not to save over our completion data if we want to continue. We're going on super low, just because it does not really matter. The thing we are trying to do is very specific. That's right. We just unlocked Daruch. A little bit slower than Taranza, but with also worse acceleration, better lift, worse HP, better turn, better grip, better lift, worse flight speed, less attack, very funny, and lighter. Alright. He looks so weird. He looks so weird without his big hat. I do like that his ears are always out of his hat, though. The same way that they are with the one he comes with. Oh, there we are. That's fun.
Daruch.
Okay, let's turn off the poll now that the race is done. And where do we start?
Turbo Star. Launch.
Alright, we are looking for melee, and we need to just make sure that there's plenty of abilities. We need to grab one, mash out of it, grab another one. You know how it is.
Start.
I forget how terrible your flight is and movement at the very beginning. Oh my gosh, look how slow we are.
Finish.
There we go.
Three, two, one, start. Sword. Fighter. Plasma. Finish. Three, two, one, go! Cutter!
I don't think they're there. I think they're a little too far back with me on the Turbo Star. Gosh, when they said casual, I guess they meant it. Nobody's anywhere near me.
Finish! Three, two, one, start! Cutter! You did it!
Alright.
Three, two, one, start!
I like that out of all characters to have a natural built-in attack move. Daroch is one of them just because he needs it for his gimmick of, like, taking other people's abilities. I have not seen GUI in a hot minute. Like I was saying before, this really is casual difficulty.
Finish.
Oh, yeah. I forgot the whole reason I'm here. I was like, yeah, let me do that other one. Alright. I should just be able to retry.
3, 2, 1, go! Drill!
Ability.
Fighter!
Ability. Ability.
Drill!
And ability. Hey, do you have to be different? Sword. Go get him.
Fire! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
I definitely got a lot of different abilities. Okay, we got it. Yeah, get copy abilities at least 5 times.
Congratulations!
There we go. Alright. I think this is funny that you can just keep doing this. But yeah. I thought that's all I planned on doing today. I might just wrap up this run in future Thursday streams just to not try to do other games, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I will, I guess, see everybody next time. I do have things I need to work on for my campaign.